Call your senator. Call your senator right now at 202-224-3121 if you want to save democracy. And I bet you do. If you want to keep the United States as a place where we have the rule of law, where if you are held by a police officer, you have the right to your day in court, you have the right to bail. Do you want this country to be a country where there are people actually saying, show me your papers, like in Nazi Germany? Do you want this country to be a place where neighbors are reporting on neighbors? Maybe they like your apartment or your house and they want you out. Maybe you had a noisy party and it pissed them off and they want you out and they report on you. The bill we're calling about today is called the Laken-Riley Act. And this act was created because a poor young woman was murdered by an undocumented immigrant. Nobody should murder anyone. Nobody should be the victim of any crime, of course. But I want to tell you this. Undocumented immigrants are 60% less likely to commit crimes because they know that their future in this country is at stake. People come here because they want opportunity. They're not coming here to commit crimes, okay? Now, what this law doesn't just target undocumented immigrants. It targets all immigrants. And it allows the police to just round people up and lock them up indefinitely with no hearing, with no due process, and no opportunity for bail. And if you don't have an opportunity for a hearing, what makes you think that just because you're a U.S. citizen that you won't get targeted? So please call today. Call your senators at 202-224-3121 and tell them you don't want the Laken-Riley Act to pass, that it's not a good idea to turn the United States into Hitler Germany. And tell them that there are a lot of immigrants in this country. Latinos make up 50% of New Mexico, 40% of California and Texas, 30% of Arizona and Nevada. Now, call Arizona's senator if you live there, Ruben Gallego, because he's one of the sponsors of this bill, and maybe he doesn't understand all of the consequences, and maybe he thinks that's going to make him popular, but I guarantee when people start rounding up immigrants and Latinos and putting them in concentration camps, that is not going to make him popular. So you tell him this is not what we want. We don't want people to round people up in the United States of America. Call Jackie Rosen and Catherine Cortez Masto in Nevada because they're on the fence on this issue. And your call can and will make a difference. Call John Fetterman in Pennsylvania. So please call your Democratic senators today at 202-224-3121. You'll reach the switchboard. You'll tell them your state. They'll connect you through to your senator and tell them that this legislation is bad. Beg them to reject this very dangerous legislation.